Hello, welcome to Violet Shadow Tarot. Today we're going to be pulling some general energies and asking the question what your higher self wants you to see. What do you need to know? What does your higher self want you to hear? So I'm going to start with some oracles, and then we are going to pull some tarot, and then finish up with some charms to see if you have anything that resonates for you. So let's go ahead and get started. So what does your higher self want you to see? Harvest Moon Fruition. All right. Card number 37. Let's see what else. What does your higher self want you to see? What does your higher self want you to see? And popped out. Autumn, release the old and rest. Okay. Let's keep going. Higher self, what do you want us to see? Panther. All right. Few more here. Aquarius collaboration. All right. We're going to pull two more. Home. All right. And our last oracle card. Let's see what we got. All right. A full moon in Cancer, a personal issue reaches resolution. All right. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. So there's several different sorts of messages that can come through with this. And what I'm getting is not only is there's endings, there's cycles that are ending, and then we see that in several different of these cards, but there's something else that you are manifesting or working on, or that is in the works, or that is going to be showing up for you. It's kind of the energy of, I mean, definitely working on something, but also being rewarded. So there's like work and reward. With the Panther here being like in the very center, the way that I have done the layout of this reading, it's almost something that I feel like maybe you've had to work hard on, but there's also been times where you have not. Like there's obstacles that's gotten in your way, or you've had to back away from something, but you haven't necessarily given up like the fight for something. Like you're fiercely going towards it, no matter if that is like out in the open or if this is like a drive that is within you. But it's definitely, you're about to be rewarded for something that you deserve. Two full moon cycles here. I mean, these are like, this is big. Full moon is big, strong energies, and resolution and cycles ending. I mean, this is a beautiful, beautiful energy, and you're about to get some sort of reward. All right, so we have the Eight of Pentacles. Definitely, again, you've worked hard at something. lots of stuff. 8 of Swords in reverse. 10 of Pentacles. Ooh. Whoever this message is for, this is... Your higher self wants you to know that your work is going to pay off. Absolutely going to be paying off. The 2 of Pentacles in reverse. All right, and then the 9 of Pentacles. So you've gone through something that has made you feel like either you, not just made you feel, but it seems like there's energies behind something of not being able to hold, not being able to hold your own, but not being able to depend on other people. There's something in here about that. There's a need for you to kind of, in your own, within yourself, whether this is like your shadow or what you're actually thinking of, there's a need for you to be able to resourcefully and stably kind of stabilize yourself and keep yourself able to go. It's like an independent sort of energy, but it's also... It's not quite the energy that you have always felt that way, but it's something that has made you have to kind of feel that way. And I think that it's kind of, it's caused some setbacks. Obviously, there's something that has gone on that, you know, either mistakes were made or partnerships or situations were not, they just didn't work out well enough for you. You've had to put effort in, and you might not have felt like you have reaped a reward from that, but the reward from that is coming. We do have the 8 of Swords here. So I don't know if this is like there is like a waiting sort of an energy, or a being held back sort of an energy, but you like waiting in the shadows to continue your journey, but like maybe not again out in the open. The 8 of Swords, it's kind of you having to be discreet about something, and it's something that emotionally and internally that you've dealt, it's kind of been rough for you to deal with, but you continue to want to work towards your stability, and your ability to hold your own and create stability for yourself, and not necessarily being independent, like, you know, in a negative way, saying that you want to be able to do like screw everybody else and whatever. It's not that. It's you've been forced to have to kind of pick yourself up and depend on yourself more. But whatever is going on, you are working towards that, and you're going to be getting it. So your higher self wants you to know that this is coming for you. You're going to be moving in this direction. You've already started. It looks like, I don't know if you've necessarily seen any of the fruition of what is coming for you, or like that your work is paying off yet, but it's not stopping you from going into that direction. So let's keep going and let's see. I'm kind of interested. Can we see more on the 8 of Pentacles? 8 of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands. What about the 8 of Swords in reverse? The Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah, so again, like you having to stand in a power of doing things and having a drive to do that. But you were drained, and it's definitely, there's something here about like exhaustion and just either not trusting those, or just being let down by others and other people or situations, and trying to move away from that, needing to be able to kind of recover from something Ten of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands. Yeah, you're fighting for it. You're fighting hard. Again, it may not be out in the open though. But it's you know what you're working for, and you're going to get it. So your higher self wants you to know. If you don't see it yet, you're going to be seeing it, and you're on the right path to see what's going to happen. So the Two of Pentacles in reverse and the Hermit in reverse. Okay, so again, this is just another one of those, like, the Two of Pentacles being in reverse, like it could be unequal part, like contribution in some sort of situation, whether this is a partnership or more. This feels bigger than just a partnership though. This feels like maybe a partnership drove you to be this way, but like this feels bigger than that. It feels like there's more involved than just that. This is not like this doesn't seem like a reading for, well, it's not a relationship reading, but it doesn't necessarily seem like that would be the only driver behind this. It's almost like you're definitely feeling alone. Something that involved others or involved a bigger kind of picture. Like it made you feel like you had to do this on your own, but it's going to pay off for you. So it's going to be okay. It's definitely going to be okay. Let's see. You may have even, like, someone may have even walked away from you, or the support that you thought that you had just didn't come through. It's definitely a difficult situation that's coming through, but you're not going to let it anymore. And I think that it is actually you that's driving it. You and the work that you're doing that's going to be able to drive those negative energies out. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and then the Six of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Again, I don't feel like this is just one thing that has pushed you to do this. I feel like this is kind of a long road to get this way, but there is something big coming for you. Something very big coming for you. And it's going to be, you're going to be able to see this in more than one place as well. Like the rewards that you're getting is going to go far. The Nine of Pentacles being in reverse, it's definitely not, I don't know if somebody else or something else, obviously there was something that was unfair here. It doesn't really go into that. This reading is about you pushing out of that and ending all of this stuff for yourself so that you can get away from this and kind of be steadier on your feet. And hold your own better. But I think, again, this is something that has taken a very long time. That has, it's the energy of somebody like putting up with so much stuff, or being held back, or just not feeling like you can do stuff. And the people and the situations around you did have an effect that held you back in some way, or made you feel like you couldn't do something, or you weren't going to get somewhere. But there's an end to that coming. So you're doing very well. I do want to get some advice. Let me see if I can get some advice pulled. And we will go back to this beautiful deck. So what do we have for advice? Advice. All right, the Page of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And then, let's see. And then the Ten of Wands. Okay, so what I'm getting here is it's super important if there are things that are coming to an end and it's causing you some sort of, if you're worried, and if it's causing you some sort of, like if letting go of certain things or losing certain things is something that is scary to you, and you're unsure of, it's important to know that what's coming for you is better, and whatever you're going to lose, whatever is going to be shed in this process, is going to be something that is definitely it's, you know, any kind of losing and change can be scary, but it's going to be better for you and more beneficial for you, and it's part of that process. Moving towards what the energies that you need to kind of be in and you're able to kind of maintain. It is scary again, but not holding on to the burdens is definitely a big thing, because there's too much there that you've had to go through and deal with that need to be released. Again, we go back to the beginning where we have all of these cycles ending and things of resolution, and needing to heal from that, and having the 10 of Wands energy, like so much burden, it's going to be shed for you. So make sure, you know, there's a lot of reminding in a situation like this of, you know, what's going to come is going to be better, and certain things that may be difficult to let go of or sad or you're afraid to lose. There's some of this that you think, I think you think you're going to lose, but you're not. In terms of, it's not going to be as drastic as you think. It's kind of like a transformation for the better. Some things are going to be changing, of course, but it's not going to be a super negative thing. It's actually going to be extremely positive. So that is beautiful energy. This is such a good reading to come to, and I hope that, you know, if this resonates, I hope that the message does find you, and this is a great message. So let's go ahead. I'm going to pull some charms. Ooh, butterfly. I'm going to pull some charms. So let's see what we get. We have a little ballerina. We have an angel that says angels watching over time. We have it's an electric guitar. We have a dragonfly. We have a turtle. We have an abacus. I think that's what that called. The tool that you use to, like, for numbers, counting and math. A little mouse. And we have a smiley face with a star for one eye. We have a dolphin. We have an eagle. We have a compass. Another turtle. A fox. An elephant. A star with a fairy. The letter D. Just a few more. Another butterfly, a rose. This is like a castle kind of entryway. That looks like a leaf. It could be a leaf or a feather. Looks more like a leaf. We have a moon and a 5-point star. An infinity sign, the letter B, a horseshoe and a boot, 2 elephants, a mama and a little baby, a plane, another fairy. There's a lot of kind of nostalgia and like childhood sort of things coming through. Another angel, and then we have a Pegasus. A lot of nostalgia coming through for this. And I think that's really important, because you got several fairies and angels and just things that you would see like in your childhood. It's a little flower, and then one more. well, two more. The letter T and another angel. So this is a message from your higher self, but there are other things around you that are supporting you or that are going to help you along this way, like for sure. And not giving up the faith and all of that, and reminding yourself that things are going to be okay. This is like very, very, very important. So this reading is a great reading. So if this resonated with you, congratulations. I mean, this is big. This is big, and I'm very, very, very happy for you. Do let me know if this does resonate. I always love to know when the messages come through to those that it needs to come through to. Interact in some way, whatever way that you are comfortable. Liking or commenting to let me know that it did get to you. I do thank you for listening to this reading and getting this message, and I hope to see you again soon.